Hey, this is the Cookout Podcast, episode 314. I'm Brando. I'm here with Ryan, and today we're going to cap off the arc of perpetual hype by talking about triple masters. Now hit our theme song! Hey Ryan, we're back for yet another whirlwind adventure. How you doing?
Good. What is going down?
Whole ton is going down. We're back to cap off the arc of perpetual hype by moving on from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Battle for Baldur's Gate directly into Commander Legends 2. But before we get to any of that, we have to thank our official business daddies, FusionGamingOnline.com, your source for all your gaming needs.
Very much so. And here's the thing. Astute listeners would have heard it and known what Brando is talking about. Commander Legends 2 Battle for Baldur's Gate and Double Masters 2 bang bang right after each other. If you go to FusionGamingOnline.com, official business daddies, and use CCO Spring promo code, you get 5% off your dang old order.
And if you're planning on getting any of that Double Masters grit, you might want to use CCO Perks to get a kickback on some of the big ticket items you're going to buy.
Yeah, and this is, if you only get to use CCO Perks once per email. But if you're going to do it, now's the time to do it, because you get 10% store credit kickback on the literal dump truck of money you have to give a retailer to get some Double Masters.
Yeah, I feel
Therein is our first criticism. But we got some podcasting business before Brando takes a dump. Speaking of dump, takes a dump on the set.
I promise not to just yell.
That's good.
Yeah, we did that. I was planning on telling the story. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to segue right into the story.
The story where you smacked my knee?
Yes, it actually is that story.
Give away the punchline?
No, it actually is that story. But this, as people who are knowing me in real life and have been listening to the show for a long time, I get really passionate about this stuff. And this set actually I don't even know what the word for it is. Like in the infant stages of preview season and all that stuff, I got really pissed off about like some aspects of what this set is going to do and not do and how people might view it or whatever. And I got real mad. And me and Ryan actually had like a fight about it in public. And we're buddies, so we got along like right afterwards. But then when I apologized to him and felt like an asshole, like afterwards.
I'm sitting kind of like with my, you know how like one foot is up on your knee so your leg is like crossed?
Yeah, and like I was like, hey man, I'm sorry. And I smacked him right on his surgically repaired like surgery holes.
Right on the
like,
drill hole.
I hit him like 2 times, one on each drill. It was, goddamn. It's like I'm trying to like apologize, do the good friend thing. I just slap his, like slapping somebody's sunburn. I felt like such a dink. Yeah. But that's how hyped up I was. And I'm going to try. I got that out of my system. I had the steam like burn off.
You know what?
And now we're back to talk set.
And we're certainly not going to do a set review on this set because it's 100% reprints except one card that you have to put a circle on with a pen or marker, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
what's next? They're going to like say, put a hole punch stamp in this card.
Ooh.
Hey, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Why don't they just give us perforated cards and we punch out the colors that we want them to be? They've already got that technology. That's a fucking good-ass idea.
Yeah. Why don't they just print a common that comes into play and you pick 2 colors and then they just tap for those?
Yeah.
Why don't they just print a City of Brass at common and put one in every pack?
Yeah.
Become a commander staple, and then you can't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Sounds like you're talking about something that's in the set. Okay. Anyways, we've got some podcasting business. I want to come back to our discussion from the other day. You called it a fight in public, but it was a discussion. I've had way bigger arguments and fights and stuff like in professional settings than that.
Well, that wasn't a professional setting. That was like 2 homies.
Yeah,
that's as close to a fight as we...
No, that's why I want to come back to it.
Okay.
Because I have a different memory, which is common. I usually have a very different memory than what you have, especially when it comes to like people's names, what the plan is, flying places.
Man, flying places is the best, and you love it. And you always have the most fun, and I always show up to the airport, and I'm all surly and shit, and I don't want to do it, but you're always having so much fun that it makes me have fun.
I feel like this is... Are you just...
I'm definitely trolling you right now. That's the exact opposite. Yeah, that's the exact opposite of what usually happens.
Okay, well, we are recording on weird days. On a weird day, it's in the evening. That's why we're so well lit, and the exposure on my hand where the sun is shining in is so bright. You'd know if you're watching on YouTube.
Which you should be, because Joe works really hard to make us look good, especially this week with this crazy light.
Yeah, he turned it way down. He probably flashed what the original looks like. He made Brando green for a minute there.
Yep.
The whole thing. We've got some podcasting business.
All right.
Big shout out to everybody who played with us and said hi, and that we gave stickers and tokens and stuff to in Calgary.
There was lots of them, and everybody was sexy. It was amazing.
Yes. Come see us, play games, get free shit. That's how it works. Then drink beer.
Yes.
Shout out to my cousin Jess. We probably saw her. She gave me supreme shit last time we were in Calgary, and we didn't see her. So we're probably going to see her this time.
Okay.
She's really cool. You'll like her.
Does she know me?
She's probably seen you on YouTube because she probably watches because she's a good person.
Okay.
Yeah. Not like 40% of the people who are watching aren't fucking subscribed.
What's the matter with you?
It's one button.
I couldn't find this. I couldn't find a cue ball. I have to.
That's okay. We don't need one this time.
Oh, maybe not this time, but
we got some podcasting business.
Right.
In addition to Calgary, we're going to the Fusion 5K, seeing the business daddies in Winnipeg on July 9th. We'll be there.
That's what I need the sock for.
Oh.
Because there's going to be a discussion about who follows
Why don't you just
on
like
Twitter.
Mr. Sock with them? That would work.
That's trademarked, though. I'm sure I'd get in trouble for
Mr. Brando. Little Mr. Brando. No, don't Google that. Do not Google that.
that.
But maybe that would entice them even more if they don't. If you want to meet little Mr. Brando, I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't know if that'd. I'll just cue ball one of them. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll
And maybe somebody be into that. No kink shaming.
I'll
the
just
whole thing.
pick the person with the least seniority at the counter. Like, who can you afford to lose? Like that old Jeff over there. All right, Jeff.
Oh, hey. Totally unplanned. But speaking of Jeff, we have a new patron.
Oh shit!
And his name's Jeffrey. Jeffrey Castle. And as per CCO tradition, we have a nickname to give. And I have one.
What is it?
Jeffrey Castle, big thank you for becoming a patron. I want to call him Jeffrey Asshole. Sounds like Jeffrey Castle, but I'm moving the C to Jeffrey and calling him Asshole.
Jeff Freaky Asshole.
Oh, Jeff Freaky Asshole, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Speaking of...
No kink shaming in the nation. Everybody's welcome and we're happy to have you. Even you, Jeff.
Even if you got a freaky butt.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a freaky butt.
Yeah, if you got a freaky butt, that's fine.
Hey.
Does it laugh when you fart? Does it sound like a hyena laughing? That'd be funny.
Yeah, you went a different direction than I did.
Wouldn't that be a cool party trick? Like if you could make your butthole make like different sounds when you farted? Come on. As if you wouldn't think that was the most amazing thing ever. If somebody just took just slammed some beer and like farted, except it sounded like, I don't know, Sandra Bullock singing Happy Birthday or a frog. Or
I bet you sometimes somebody's butt sounds like a frog.
You know, I think that'd be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think everybody else thinks that'd be funny.
Yeah, I wonder why Watsy doesn't give us preview cards anymore, hey?
It probably has less to do with the Sandra Bullock saying happy birthday farts and more to do with what we're about to say about Double Master.
Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. But big thanks to Jeffrey. If you want to get a nickname, if you want to be part of the CCO Discord, we send everybody a little sign-up gift.
Yeah.
If you want any of that kind of stuff, hop on over patreon.com/CCO Podcast. Yeah. And I have to clear the air. The sign-up gifts and the booster pack game giveaway prizes go out at the end of the month. So if you don't see it for a few weeks, it's A, because they go out at the end of the month. B, you're probably in the land of the free. So it leaves my hand, goes through Canada Post, through Customs, through USPS, that is the United States Postal Service, or whatever country of origin you live in's Postal Service. Mm-hmm. So if you don't live fucking here, it's going to take long.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that way. But
just an FYI for anybody who's waiting on booster packs or CCO tokens or whatever it is.
They're coming.
They're coming. Yeah, CCO tokens on commandercookout.com/store now.
CCOkins.
CCOkins. So if you want to buy 25 Brando Goblin tokens.
And you know you do. It looks just like me.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I was green, I'd be goblin as fuck.
Yep.
I'd be living on the dockside, extorting money out of people.
Okay, last piece of podcast business.
You wouldn't have to pay a premium to hang out with me.
Ooh. But you would though because you're nice
Yeah.
guys and maybe he needs a break. Booster pack game giveaway.
Right.
We got 2 winners from last week's 2 shows.
Oh, let's hit him with the truth.
Yes, Will be like the letter B.
Will be?
Will be. And Crocs T. And Crocs T I think's won before, but not for a really long time.
Will be and Croxty.
Yeah. I didn't even mean for that to happen. That's just the order that I picked them in.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Will be and Croxty. Get at us. commandercookout@gmail.com. It's on the honor system, so nobody screw with it. You'll ruin it for everybody.
That's what he said. Okay. Double. No. What do we call it on the pre-show?
Commander Legends 2.
Commandy Nasty?
Camasty. I don't know. It's triple masters is what I've been
Yeah. Or 2x2, Double Masters 2. We're going to refer to it as however the fuck it comes out of our mouth when it's happening.
Correct.
So you're getting real-time Brando and Ryan.
Yes.
Which is another thing. If you come and hang out with us at events like the regional qualifier coming up or Magic Fest Bellevue or
Yeah.
Vegas at Halloween time,
Yeah.
this is what you get. People always say like, hey, you guys are exactly the same. And
Yeah.
we'll be like, yeah, F you. Let's drink some beer.
What were you expecting?
Yeah.
I wonder what people are expecting.
I don't know.
Like we're not exactly. You're exactly like you are on the show. Like, were you expecting us to be more professional or less professional?
I don't know. I
wonder what they expect.
This is what I think. I think that when they watch other creators, which you're probably subscribed to, so why aren't you subscribed to us?
Solid point.
When they watch other creators, they think maybe that's not what they're actually like because they're maybe reading off of a script on their phone, or maybe they're like talking way faster, or their edits are cut right down so you can't even hear them take a breath or something. And it's not how people normally talk in conversation, but there's 2 of us just having a conversation and 99% of it's unscripted.
Yeah.
Like there's a plan and we talk about it before the show.
And sometimes you don't even do all the plan stuff.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes there's no fucking blind on that window that's shining on our face.
Like today.
Yeah. So yeah, this is mostly how we talk. Unless I pick Brando up early and he gets in the car and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do that as well.
Yep.
Yep. Sometimes we're hungover and it's like,
Yep. Often.
Yeah. And we got to get here and then we got to try and be real humans. It's bull crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Double Masters 2.
Double Masters 2.
We had a fight in public, you said.
Yep.
I thought it was a good conversation because you aired your frustrations and I absorbed them, and I was counterpointing everything to what you were saying, and eventually we smashed our heads against each other until we come to the same point.
Yeah, we have remarkably different ways of getting to the. Ryan kind of goes along the ground and kind of crawls over some rocks and stuff. And I just like dig a fucking hole, and I hope I pop up where I want
In
to
the
be.
right spot. Sometimes you pop up and you're like Bugs Bunny. Oh, I think I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Exactly.
Goes back down.
But we inevitably end up kind of in the same place, and it just took a little bit wider gap this time.
Yeah, so the goal is, and the reason we hang out and talk at EDH&M and go for beers after, and lots of times just talk about Magic stuff, is the goal is that when we sit down here and don't have a script on our phone in front of us, is that we can give you our 2 different opinions or how we got there, and at the end of the show be 2 dudes on the internet that had an argument and are still friends.
Weird.
Which is what the important part is because you want to play this game with your friends and we don't always agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
that's okay.
I've got some questions
shit.
that we've talked about some of them, or I phrased some of them in a way that I know that you can answer according to the current preview that we have.
We should make a point to say that we're recording this show on June 22nd, 2022. So
Is that the date?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remembered it today. And that we're doing that because of travel plans and recording schedules and stuff. And so the full preview, all 160 rares and mythics have not been previewed yet. So we're only going off of what's been previewed already. And what's been previewed already is pretty both spectacular and depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. And let's see if I got a number for you. 428 cards? Is that the total number
not-
that's going to be in?
No.
Or no, I'm looking at Scryfall where they have all the different printings and all the different treatments and
I
everything.
actually did look this up. There's 90, I'm going to say 94 commons, 40 mythics, 120 rares, and I want to say there's 80 or something uncommons. Like the rare and mythic list is ridiculous.
331. I'm looking at a regular rare, regular print, regular everything, not special, not where the collector number's higher than the set number. Yeah. Nothing like that. It looks like, you know, them low res fucking images that they send to the people to, yeah.
It's 3-something.
331.
There
Does that sound?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Based on the math that I just gave, that probably adds up to something.
Yes.
Maybe
yes,
Joel
yes.
put it on the screen with little addition symbols. That might be fun.
Yeah, maybe if he wants to, but I don't think anybody really cares because nobody's going to collect the whole set.
I mean, some people might want to, but that's not the point. The point is, I don't know if this is a thing, but like the rare pool here is so deep.
Yeah.
And some of it is so shallow, if you know what I'm saying, as far as paying the
rare pool is very vast.
Yes.
Some of it's very the rares are coming from the shallow end.
Yeah, and anybody who's opened Commander Legends 2 looking for full art foil mythic dragons, you know what I'm talking about when I say
there's lots of rares in that set?
Well, no, it's just the odd. Have you ever seen one of those physically in real life?
No, but I haven't seen any of it.
Oh, because I've been looking for them just kind of because I wanted a couple, and they're really hard to find, and they demand excessive price.
Yeah. The ass dragon, right? I've seen lots on Facebook, people selling them.
Yeah, and here the rare pool is bigger, and the divide between the chaff and the really good stuff is much wider as far as monetary value goes as well.
You could get a Dockside Extortionist, or you could get a Keterek Leviathan. That was yesterday's pre-show hint. There we go.
Precisely. And that's what you're kind of looking at here. And we talked about this was the original Double Masters. One of the things I hate so much about sets like this is you can open $2 rares in a pack.
Because they all have at least 2 rares in a regular draft booster.
Yeah, and yes, you have a chance to open 2 high value cards, but everybody within the sound of my voice, everybody watching this, everybody listens to it, knows that you're probably going to get a $1 rare and like a $4 card or a $5 card, which normally would be like, oh yeah,
cool.
Air quotes paid for my pack. Not this time.
This, without sounding like an MtG Finance podcast, when we talk about the price of a booster pack, a single pack, as if you can buy single booster packs of this set. Let's pretend you can.
Sure.
And they're $25. Let's pretend that's roughly what they cost.
Yeah.
Is the expected value $25? You don't need to answer. It doesn't matter if it is or it isn't. And I'll tell you why. This is the irony. This is the first of 2 ironies that we're going to talk about today. The first irony is, let's say you take Imperial Seal. This is the example that we were talking about before the show.
Yep.
Used to be $600, let's say.
Sure.
I don't give a shit if that's what it was, but let's pretend.
Yeah, we're going to say $600 for the point of this story.
Because it's fucking lots.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go buy one. You?
Correct.
600?
Never.
No. Okay.
No chance.
So booster box of this set.
Right.
24 packs.
Yep.
Like a draft booster box, not a collector booster.
Correct.
24 packs, $300, let's say.
But they're $3.99. We can say
Okay,
we can say what they're selling for now.
$3.99 Canadian. Okay, yeah, you're right. I forgot
as of today, they're $400 a box.
$400 Canadian per box to maybe get the $600 cards you want.
Right.
I don't have $400 either.
No.
Okay, but let's say that Imperial Seal, because of its reprint in this set, is $300.
Yeah.
The irony is I don't have fucking $300.
Exactly. Yeah, like you're no closer to possessing an Imperial Seal than you were 2 months ago.
Yeah, and this was a thing I learned today when I was doing some research for the set, and you knew this for a long time. And part of your argument in how this set could potentially affect the price of cards was based on this information that I didn't have. Otherwise, I would have been quicker to pop out of your same rabbit hole looking for fucking Albuquerque. This is a single print run product. It's not print on demand like other regular sets.
Yeah. So the price of boxes have jumped. Once people en masse knew that, prices started going up. And again, not MTG Finance, but prices started going up. And this is going to be really hard to get your hands on. If it's not sold out everywhere already, it's probably going to be soon. By the time this comes out, you probably won't be able to buy sealed product at your LGS unless they have held some back to actually sell in the store on purpose.
Yeah.
And that's
you're talking about it'll be sold out on pre-order.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not going to sound doom and gloom. If you want it, like, go and buy it, see if your LGS has it, and you might have to pre-order it. But I think that's enough MTG finance.
Yes.
I want to talk a little bit about some thoughts that I had and some of the ways that we were discussing and getting to. I like that light on my arms. You can really see, hey?
Yeah. I can't really see him.
Yeah, I got my hat way down. I knew that we'd be doing this if we were recording in the evening. Looks west, hey? It looks west.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay. Double Masters thoughts.
Okay.
Does this product, Double Masters 2, feel more special than things we got this year beforehand? I'll say since the last Double Masters. When was that? 2 years ago?
2 years
2 years ago, because then we got Commander Legends.
Yep.
One, like real Commander Legends.
Yep.
And now this. Let's say that these are the premium draft products where the sealed product demands more money because it's premium. We had Double Masters, we had Commander Legends, now we have this with all of the other regular sets in between. Does this feel special?
Not to me.
Ah.
And I'm gonna say why, and you may rebuke me or rebut me if you feel the need to.
Well, I know one of your reasons and I agree with it, so
Yeah,
just fucking say it.
It just doesn't feel special to me because it feels like we're getting the premium draft product that everybody wanted 20 minutes ago when Commander Legends 2 came out.
Real Commander Legends who battle for Baldur's Gate.
Exactly. Like, this is the product that everybody wanted.
Wished that Baldur's Gate was.
And it was, Baldur's Gate was still a great product. It was fine. It was lots of fun, lots of neat stuff. And some of the reprints, we even praised some of the reprints in that set, but all the ones that we wanted weren't there. And lo and behold,
Here they are.
There's cards that directly reference Commander in this set.
Like Amanatu reprint. She can be your commander.
Yeah, and it just makes it feel kind of, I don't want to say heartless cash in, but like a heartless cash in.
You know what?
I know that it's about making money and moving product and all that. I get that, but like it takes some of the luster off of it when you just had the set that this should have been, which was also being sold at a premium over a regular pack or box, to one that ups the price 100% from that and delivers that experience that we wanted, again, 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, and when you had told me that, because cat's out of the bag, other than ordering some Baldur's Gate packs as part of a greater order, so I didn't remember how much a single booster pack of Baldur's Gate costed. When you said that they were more than a regular old shitty old booster pack, I was like, oh, I didn't know that it was a premium product, like a draft product that was more expensive.
Yeah.
And then, of course, knowing the cost of this booster pack, I was like, oh, so they were charging me a premium before and I didn't even know because I just assumed that Magic's more fucking expensive now. I don't know. Tariffs, the price of shit, inflation, the highest it's been since 1984. I just assume that shit's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And then they charge me more.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining because you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to fucking buy any of these packs.
Yeah,
so I don't really have a leg to stand on when I say, well, it's too...
And I would honestly, like, on the Discord, people are like, oh, Brando, I can't wait for you to open some of the terrible packs of this so that we don't have to. I can't afford it. I wish I could. I really do. I would love to crack some of this for my YouTube channel. When the first one came out, a friend of mine, my dentist, bought some of the VIP boosters, which I am so glad they're not back. And I got to open them on the thing, and it was lots of fun. It was really cool. And I think that if you're into that, the packs are going to be, again, really cool. But holy wow, is there a price tag attached to them? I think they're $105 right now today as we're talking about them per pack. And holy Jesus.
So I think you answered some of my next questions already.
Ooh.
And I did too, and I said I wasn't going to buy this, but just because, for completionist's sake, does any of the things that you've seen thus far on this day make you want to purchase any sealed product?
It's a hard question because
it's okay to say no.
Because, I mean, yeah, there's lots of stuff in here that I want.
Yep.
But I think that the price tag attached to a lot of those cards is probably going to just cost me less than getting a pack, so no.
Okay.
Most of the stuff in here, minus like the foil dockside I'm going to need for Norin is all like not worth the price of admission to get into the sealed game.
Yeah.
So and I'm hoping that that's the same for a lot of people, where the people who like to buy and crack and then just flip the cards, hopefully we'll have that sweet 2-3 month period where we can get our singles at a marginal discount. 'Cause I don't think this is going to hit the price too much.
We're going to talk about that in a sec, but I got a couple other questions. I'm trying to, I like to, when I'm examining a problem, I find it useful to read and listen and form an opinion from kind of all sides of the situation to make the best decision possible.
I like to yell really loud.
Well, sometimes yelling loud's part of it. Sometimes that's part of it. If I gave you the choice of, let's say, Commander Legends 1 or Double Masters 1. Remember the hype around Double Masters 1? 2 rares in a pack?
Yeah.
And that like alternate art Ron Spencer like doubling season was like the first card they showed off.
That's cool.
And it was cute, like doubling season, double masters, double rares.
Yeah.
Double the pleasure, double the fun, double the wank off.
Double the price, yeah.
Double the fucking price, yeah. Okay, so if I gave you a chance of Double Masters 1, Double Masters 2, Commander Legends, or whatever booster pack from the last fucking 10 years, let's say, all the way back to Modern Masters, Ultimate Masters, remember that with the box toppers? All that shit, remember?
Yeah.
Is this the one you pick? You think you picked this one?
I mean,
or if I have all those packs, is it just cool to get any of them?
it'd probably be cool to get in. I just keep there's a card that I actually really want from this set that I'm looking directly at. So it's like, yeah, obviously I'd pick this one because I might open a Warrior Zone.
A Warrior Zone.
I actually really want one of those.
Portal 3 Kingdoms reprint.
Yeah, that was hundreds of dollars. That will be less than that now. So maybe I can get one, and I'm excited about that. But here, I'll take that one off the screen there, and
Hey, there's a consecrated Sphinx there. There's a mana drain.
We all got consecrated
Imperial
Sphinxes.
Seal.
We all got all of those except for Imperial Seal. I actually,
no, lots of people don't though.
I guess
lots of people don't. So okay, let's continue. Okay, let's keep going because you touched on the price drop and affordability of singles, and again, not MTG Finance.
Yeah, but it is important when you look at sets like this. You can't, because this would be the greatest set of all time if the price was not an issue. If this was a regular...
If it was like $4 a pack.
If this was an $8 booster pack even. It was an $8 booster pack. This would be great. This would be a fantastic product. We should all run out, buy fucking all of it, and we'll just open it and drink beer, and it's going to be amazing. But it's not that. It's a $30, $35 up to $100, $110 product. And that drastically impacts whether or not you want to risk your hard-earned money opening it. Because you can't open packs expecting to get the cards you want. And if you're going to invest this kind of money into that dopamine hit, you're going to be disappointed
when you don't get the dopamine. If you don't get the dopamine hit.
Yeah, like if you hit something big, that's amazing. Oh, I got the textured foil Ulamog. This is the coolest thing.
48 rares in a booster box. And it's about $20 Canadian after tax. So I don't know what online retailers in the States are charging. But right now after tax, we would be looking at paying about $20 to $22 for a booster pack. And I don't know. I don't want to talk about the sealed price of packs anymore. Because,
we'll move on
because
from
it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
And I think that we have been proponents of buying singles enough.
Yeah, we have made it clear that this sealed product is not something that we are going to invest our hard-earned money in. And honestly, I don't think you should either. It's stupid of me to even say that because this product is going to sell out everywhere. Every box that's printed will sell. Even if it's to end up in somebody's closet and then they're going to bust them out a year from now and they're going to trade them back and forth while they jerk off. Like, that's going to happen.
Yeah, and they're going to be $1,000 or whatever in 4 years.
Right? Like, unfortunately, #MTG Finance is a thing with sets like this.
Magic is an investable product, especially because the market's uncontrolled, all that stuff.
Yeah, but that aside... Talking about cards and value and exciting stuff that's being printed, there's a ton of it here.
Okay. Well, let's get into something. I got the next one here. I got the next thing that I want to pick your brain on.
Ooh.
We've seen lots of Master sets. It started with Modern Masters in 2013?
Sure.
13, Modern Masters 2, Ultimate Masters. Like, we got all these Masters.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about a Master set? What's the best thing about these all reprint sets? And I will lump Commander Legends in there because mostly it was reprints.
Not this year though.
No. Commander Legends 1.
The first one.
Baldur's Gate is not Commander's Legends. That was not a Commander Legends set. That was that was functionally Forgotten Realms 2. It was the summer fucking draftable product. It was not Commander Legends. I don't care what anybody says. Commander Legends was closer to, in cards and price, a Masters product, including the reprints. It was a Masters product, so that's why I'm clumping it in there. When I say Commander Legends, I don't mean fucking Baldur's Gate. I mean Commander Legends, the real one with Jeweled Lotus.
Yes.
Which Dockside should have fucking been in that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I said that.
I like
What's the best part?
I like that it's the influx of reprints is the obvious thing. The draftable experience of this is
don't care.
Don't even give a shit.
Don't care.
It's going to give, and this is the part that gets me so fired up, is this was where people could have the opportunity to pick up some of these really great cards. Because, I mean, printer go Berber, all that. Yeah, that's the internet meme. But, like, if you want to get the real cards, and some people do.
Yep.
And I think that you should support your LGS and the game if you want to keep playing it, right? But
it's a single print run, and half of it's going into people's closets. So it's like your Tefreeze protections aren't going to be $4. Your Dockside isn't going to be a $10 card.
Yeah.
Maybe the best thing is Dockside goes from like $80 to $70, and you can buy yourself a couple beer because you wanted a Dockside, and now you have $10.
Yes, you have a Dockside and a couple beers, which is nice, which is good.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that's unfortunately, that is the best thing about these is you're going to have that 2 months where some stuff is going to eat shit. Just because Dockside doesn't go way down, there's lots of stuff in here that's going to just tank.
Yeah,
and lots of it's the casual stuff. Like they reprinted the Liege cycle from Shadowmoor Eventide. And those cards were all $5, $8, $10, and now they're going to eat shit.
Okay, so you and I were going through the previews, and I asked, what's the card in here that is only worth money because of scarcity? Remember the other week?
Well, Imperial Seal?
Well, yeah, but that's still unaffordable.
Yeah.
Remember the other
Warrior's
day?
Oath. Warrior's Oath will be an affordable card.
But it's at Mythic. The other week, whatever it was, you and I were talking about Imperial Recruiter.
Yeah.
And I said the P3K one is like $300, but you can get an Ultimate Masters or a Modern Masters 2, whatever it was, for $12.
Easy.
And it's because it's not a format defining card in any format, though it does see play, so it's like $10 or $12.
Yep.
But the original held its value at $280 or $300, which is fantastic for the collectors.
Yep.
Is there anything like that in this set? The Lieges, maybe. If you want a foil Liege, now you don't have to get one from Shadowmoor.
Yeah, which is great.
If you wanted a foil, I don't know, no, because food chain is like $1,200.
Yeah.
But if you wanted maybe a food chain, now you don't have to pay $50.
Yeah, well, food chain will go down.
Bitter Blossom?
Allosaurus Rider, Bitter Blossom. Those are all cards that people... And I mean, there's still lots of stuff to come out. Their Mana Crypt or Vault. I always forget which one is which. Mana Vault was reprinted.
That's a gooder.
Panharmonicon, Aether Vials in this set. Like, there's lots of great reprints that are high-value cards.
Bruh. Concordant Crossroad in this set?
Oh my!
And you've got something to say, I think. I think you have something to say.
I got 5-color Mono White Angel Aaron, local guy. Because he orders lots of secret layers. I was like, 5-color Mono White Angel Aaron, will you please order me that secret layer that has a Concordant Crossroad in it so I can get a foil Concordant Crossroad for my all-foil AV deck?
Hey, that's pretty good.
And he was like, absolutely, Brando, let's do that. And that shit I haven't even paid for that yet.
Hasn't even hit the mail.
Hasn't even gone in the mail yet. And they've already reprinted Concordant Crossroads in foil for less money with better art.
The best thing about this Masters product is the Concordant Crossroad costs less than your secret.
Like, what the I've never... It's like they shit directly on everybody that bought that secret lair. Because nobody bought that secret lair because they give a flying fuck about the story that some artist is telling across these 3 pieces of shit cards in the Concordant Crossroads. They wanted a Concordant fucking Crossroads, and then before they even mailed that shit out, they've already reprinted it into this set, and it's cooler. It's way cooler. Look at that thing. It's awesome.
The alternate art.
The only thing that could have made that cooler is if it was a bunch of boats going into a harbor in a city in the Forgotten Realms in a commander set.
called Baldur's Gate.
Yes. Correct.
Can't ever be mad about about reprints though.
No, and Concordant Crossroads is one of those ones that I think it was only expensive because it was printed like
7,000 years ago.
Yeah, and so maybe now they'll become super. Nobody really plays it anyway, except for us Commander chumps, right?
Yeah, but Commander chumps are all the chumps that play Magic now, so
Yeah.
everybody needs one because green makes creature haste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Combo with Concordant Crossroad, Crater Hoof, haste, green.
right. Yeah,
Did I say enough hashtags and buzzwords?
absolutely. You
Buzzwords?
did. Oh yeah,
Buzzwords?
That's going to up us way high in the algorithm,
Yeah,
dude. That's
man,
awesome.
But all the F words and all the dink jokes and fart jokes, I'm like, I don't know.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Potential downsides of Masters products. There's not really a downside to having more reprints. Product and price notwithstanding. So it's not like whether you like it or not. Is this a bad thing for the game in any way?
Let me hit you with the big downside that I see in this product, and
Sure.
you can tell me if I'm being crazy conspiracy Brando right now. 'Cause
Probably are.
sometimes when I get mad, my brain starts going. Something that I really don't like about this set in particular is that it's got so many of the Commander reprints that we've been begging for. It's got all the Saurus Rider. It's got Oracle of Moldiah. It's got Dockside Extortionist, right? All cards that people have just been begging for so long. And this is a meaningless reprint. So 5 months from now, when all the prices have all gone up and everybody's asking for the reprints again.
When you say meaningless reprint, you mean
It's not gonna-
the
yeah.
amount of cards that it injects into the economy, the amount of dock sides
Yeah.
that it injects into the economy will be meaningless, is what you mean.
It won't move the needle very much, right? Like it's still going to be.
That's a complaint about the single print nature of the product.
Yeah.
Not a more dock sides is better than not more dock sides.
Yes, it's just going to not move the needle a lot as far as somebody acquiring one.
Maybe it doesn't move the needle as much as people are going to think.
Yeah,
and I hope we're wrong.
Yeah, and at Christmas time, everybody says, "Oh, I wish they put Dockside in this set." Well, somebody is inevitably going to come along and say, "Oh, they reprinted it in June in Double Masters." So you can't even say, "Well, they never reprint this card." And well, yeah, they did. They printed it there.
They printed in the one
Right,
that's got the small
it's
print.
like, well, see, we reprinted it. It's right there. We printed it. We had 15 different art styles for it, 25 different foil treatments. You could have bought it, then, right? Like, no, and why are there so many damn Commander exclusive cards here? Hey, like every one of
that
the
sounds like a complaint.
Is it?
I'm not interested in fielding complaints.
Is it a complaint?
Yes.
Like Animar and Carador and
Those are
Azuri?
complaints. More Animars, more Caradors, more Azuris, more Aurelias. Those are better than not more Animars, not more Caradors, not more Azuris.
It's not even a value thing. It's a strange. It seems like a strange choice for a Masters product for me. Like if you're cultivating a draft experience, you have all these Commander cards that are kind of built to be
I can understand that.
right. Like in a 20 life 1-on-1 format, they're printing all the old school Commanders that were kind of high in mana value and sort of relied on that sort of slow derpy gameplay.
Yeah.
Right. And it just seems like a strange choice to make.
I got two things. I got three things. Got three things about that.
Okay.
Thing one. Yeah, where are the legacy reprints that aren't Force of Negation? Because that's being reprinted.
Right.
So is Force of Will.
And maybe they're
Oh,
still
the fucking mythical.
Maybe they're still coming.
Yeah, maybe they're still coming. Where's the stuff that's expensive for legacy that isn't dual lands and fetch lands? Where's that stuff?
Yeah. Where's
right?
Painter's Servant?
Hey, that'd be a good one.
That'd be a cool card for here,
where's
right?
Painter's Servant? That's a good one. Yeah. Second thing, I think some of these legendary creature reprints in a draft environment would fucking slap.
Oh, probably. Yeah. Oh,
baby.
They're bombs as hell. It's just
there's just lots of them,
There's
so it feels like a commander set.
The density of them is exceptionally high.
Thing three. One of those reprints you mentioned, and you call them derpy reprints. That new Animar looks fucking derpy.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait to build Jankamar.
I do like that art a lot. It's like a moss hill with big hands,
but
and
he
these
looks
glowy eyes.
so gentle and derpy. I love it.
It's
I
pretty
love
cool.
it, man. That's cool.
And that's the thing I love about this set, and I will not criticize.
Hey, okay. Why didn't you say this when I said what's the best
Well,
part?
because I totally forgot about the art on the new, like the extended art cards, the box topper treatments. Holy crap! It's
There's
so
some
nice.
There's some niceys.
There is absolutely something for everybody. That damnation is so fucking cool,
Dude. You're welcome, Watsy. This is me just acknowledging. Remember when I said in top 5 artists we want back? That was a top 5 and 5 on CCO a little while back.
Yep.
Ian Miller.
Yep.
Fucking Ian Miller. They brought him back, baby.
I think he's even the damnation guy, isn't he?
He's the damnation guy.
Is he the damnation
yes.
guy?
And he's
Yes,
one.
there we
He's
go.
one of the. He's also the Cedrus the Traitor King, and
Oh,
he's
yeah,
also
yeah.
one of the Eldrazi.
Ooh, yeah, the Kozilek, I bet. Yeah, without
Yep.
even looking, I know he's the Kozilek.
Yep. And you know what? I'm not a big alternate art borderless guy because I like to do my own. But I'm telling you, the Richard Kane Ferguson Alenda, that got me. She got me. You might need her in foil. Dang it. I already got a foil.
Card I'm the most excited to get in foil in this set.
What is it?
Groll Turf.
Groll Turf.
That extended art Groll Turf, where it's just a bunch of dudes like fighting on top of an
yeah,
Aztec pyramid.
it looks like a Where's Waldo picture.
It's awesome, right? Like those are things that I'm excited about. Like, as much as because this is a reprint set, so for me, I don't need as many of these cards as I want other people to have them. So I don't really need anything from this set. If I don't want to buy it, I don't have to. I got all this shit already. But some of them is just it's so cool, and I'm looking forward to like upping my deck pimp game with some of
Dude,
this
they
stuff.
knock some of these borderless ones out of the fucking park. Hey?
Oh yeah. The
Like,
Cavern of
with-
Souls is delicious.
with colors and styles that we don't see, or totally changing what the card looks like Chaos Warp or City of Brass or the Phyrexian Altar or the skeleton hand on the Imperial Seal. I love a good skeleton hand. I don't know what it is. I just like skeleton hands. No kink shaming. And it's like giving yourself the stranger, but like you lose all your skin first.
But it hurts a little bit because bones are kind of sharp.
Yeah, they're kind of like rattling all together and stuff. Yeah, super cool. So I don't know. I think that's a good positive place to end the Ultimate Masters 2. No, what is it called? Double Masters 2 discussion on.
Sure.
I got some other stuff I wanted to pick your brain on though.
Oh shit.
Since this is kind of a product from the last 6 months overview show.
What's kind of like it's the Arc of Perpetual Hype endgame. This is hopefully this will be the last preview thing we have to do for the next, I don't know, 3 weeks. You think?
You've touched on the second point of irony that I wanted to bring up. I'm glad you brought it up, sir. The ironic thing about the Arc of Perpetual Hype is your boys Ryan and Brando. I don't know if you noticed, but we haven't been really that hyped for any of this stuff.
Huh.
Didn't really buy Baldur's Gate.
No.
Not going to buy this.
No.
Haven't spent any money on any Commander Precons of late.
No.
The Commander Precons of old, I used to collect them. Got
Yep.
them all.
Yeah.
Got them all. Still some sealed.
Yep.
These ones? Not so much.
Do you remember even New Capenna came out? Remember that?
I remember the Tri-Lands.
Yeah, remember that happened? Yeah, that happened. Then we immediately forgot about it for Commander Legends, which again came out 10 minutes ago, and it's Triple Masters time, baby.
I feel like that meme where the one guy's shooting the other guy in the chair.
Yeah.
And the guy getting shot in the chair is New Capenna spoilers.
Yeah.
And the guy shooting him is Baldur's Gate spoilers.
Yeah, and then the guy in the
then-
spacesuit shooting him is the Commander Legends 2. Or
Yeah,
Double
the guy in the
Masters
spacesuit, and he's like, that always has been meme.
Yeah.
I thought this was spoiler season.
Always has been.
Always has been. Yeah, man, did we just double meme?
Sure did.
We just memeceptioned?
Memed on memed is what we did.
Man, I love a good meme.
Oh.
I want to pick your brain a little bit. We ended on double positive note. See, this
we
is the
did.
double master set.
Yeah, that's how we
positive
do
note
it.
on the set, double meme positive.
Yeah.
I want to touch base about secret layers. Nah, I don't want to touch on the one secret layer again. But I want to ask some of the same kinds of questions.
Ooh.
And I'm going to pose these to the people in the audience too. Anything that I ask Brando, feel
Yeah.
free to answer. And that
I'm
is kind of what people do.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Like, tell us what you think. Like, I'm stupid. You guys don't care what I have to say. We hear what you have to say. It's better. Yeah.
So, is there enough of them to make them not feel special anymore?
Yes. Absolutely there are.
Do they feel just like WotC printing money, kind of like this?
Yes.
that one I set up on a tee for you.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that going further into the not special thing, it's not even because there's so many of them. I think it's just because they're not. You can see them like kind of shrinking down, and they're not themed so much anymore. Like some of them are coming out. Like the Japanese lands one is coming out 3 sets after we were in the Japanese plane, and stuff. And it's just like the Street Fighter one, that was really cool. Like I want them to do more stuff like that, because at least then it feels sort of special. Like the Pride one came out in June, I guess. Like that, I think that's still available, and they're going to donate money to the Trevor Project for it. You're getting more bang for your buck there. They're all really cool.
7 days, 13 hours, 37 minutes, 52 seconds.
There you go.
This is how long the Pride one is. Minus however much time is between this recording and when you watch it.
Yeah, so I have a couple days left if you still want one. But I like that one. But the rest of them just kind of feel like, oh man, it's been 3 months, super drop time, baby. And especially because it's in the arc of perpetual hype where we've had 3 sets come out in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really? There's a super drop now? Are you kidding me? Really?
I'll frame a question in a way again that might make you change your mind.
Probably won't.
Okay. Let's say all, and I don't want to touch a nerve here, but let's say all of your collection all of a sudden just poof, disappeared into thin air.
Oh my God.
Like your whole collection's gone.
Oh my God.
But somebody gave you $100,000.
Oh my God.
But you could only spend it on Magic.
Oh my God. I'd buy like 1 deck back.
I know it seems like an oddly specific question, but I want to frame it in a way that makes you think, okay, I have no cards, but I know what Magic the Gathering is. You can imagine new player, even people in the nation that have only been playing for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
They might not have Pithing Needles and Planar Bridges, Thrumming Stones. They might not have Sensei's Divining Tops.
Yeah.
They don't have any of those cards, so they're fucking excited for Double Masters, and they're excited when like a Mystic Remora in a Secret Lair is printed, right? They're excited about these.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Burgeoning's in that same Secret Lair. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
If you're a new Commander player, that's a good one.
So put yourself in those people's shoes, the shoes where you haven't been playing Magic since fucking Tempest. Stronghold, sure. 1 set after. But you have the liquid to spend a little bit on Double Masters or Secret Lairs. Do you do it or do you not do it? Or do you just buy the singles?
I think that's a buy the singles thing too, because again, like there is some neat stuff in these Secret Lair drops. There really is, but it's just it's stuff on stuff on stuff, right?
Is there too much stuff? Too much stuff?
I think, and I'm not one to talk about. I have talked about in the past burnout on product stuff because you don't have to buy everything.
Yeah, well, we say that all the time. I wish that there was more. I wish that there was more, and I'll just pick and choose what I want to buy.
You don't need to buy it all. But right now, with so many premium things coming out, I feel like the Secret Lair is probably the least premium thing of all at this point.
Yeah.
Because there's been so many of them.
It's like when everything's premium, nothing is.
Exactly. When everything's special, nothing is special.
And then this is just the new fucking cost of it.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now that we know you guys will buy all of the Triple Masters stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome to Magic.
Part of our conversation from the other day, plus the bar conversation after, was WotC is, I think, exploring how much people will spend on something. 4 booster packs for $400.
Holy
And people are buying it up because the expected value is probably greater than $400. Because it's a single print run and it's not affecting prices very much. Mm-hmm. And this is rhetorical, but what's next? What's the $500 product? I don't know or care to know or to theorize.
It's going to be Double Masters 2024. Will be the $500
Is
product.
the $500 one? What's
the answer to that question.
What's the $1,000 one?
That'll be Double Masters 2028.
You're just adding Double Masters in another year?
Yeah. Well, because they're going to they went up this time. They're going to go up again.
They could. They could.
They certainly will.
If people wise up with their wallet and say, well, this is kind of the same thing, just with cards that we've been begging harder for a reprint. Is there any way that they can top, like, etched foil, textured foil, foil this, all foils? Is there any way that they can top printing cards? Do they just say, fuck it, we're abolishing the reserve list, Secret Lair dual lands? Like, do they do that? They won't fucking do that.
They
so
won't.
don't sound off in the comments about that. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the reserve list here probably ever. But Honestly, I don't know.
How do they top it? How do they make it feel special again for guys like for people like us or people who just who maybe aren't like us that just don't who also don't have money?
Yeah, I don't think they can.
Huh?
I don't think they can. I think that for the enfranchised players like us, we look at sets like this kind of as dirty, rotten cash-ins and quite frankly, kind of gatekeeping because people who want these cards can't afford them. And that sucks because we got ours when they were cheap and just on... And it sucks that people out there that are just starting and building collections and don't want to play proxies or want to have like the actual cards still can't.
Or want to invest in the product and keep it sealed.
Yeah.
The buy-in to invest is...
Yeah. Well, I mean, the buy-in to invest in this as a sealed product it's probably one of the best investments you'll ever make because this will be worth more money this time next year. Mark my words. Unless they do the mystery booster thing. Remember when they printed the mystery boosters at the beginning of the end times, and then the prices shot up through the roof?
Yeah, and then they reprinted the mystery boosters later. Yeah,
and like unless they do that again for like the Magic 30th birthday or whatever that's in Vegas that we're going to try and be at, maybe they'll have a different, like a second print run without the textured foils or without the etched foils or whatever, right? Like maybe they'll do that. Then you might see some movement. But I think that
I wonder if there'll ever be a time where these cards, the cards that everybody's screaming about right now, the Imperial Seals and the Dock Sides and the Renin 6s and stuff, I wonder if there'll ever be a time where those are like the Keterek Leviathans and the stuff that's just like $5 or $6. I wonder if they'll ever be the Imperial Recruiter, where sure the original's worth lots, but $10-15 doesn't seem that bad for a Concordant Crossroads. $10-15 doesn't seem that bad for a Consecrated Sphinx or a Dockside, and some new thing will be the thing.
Probably.
You think?
I mean, it depends how the
remember when Chaos Warp was the thing and it was like $30?
Yeah.
Chaos Warp was like $1.
Yeah. Well, it's because they printed in every Commander product.
Well, maybe
you can't
maybe
not own a Chaos Warp.
Maybe in Phyrexian Altar will be like that one day. That's just an optimistic way of thinking.
That would be cool. That'd be cool if they were to print Phyrexian Altar into. I guess they can't really print it into standard, but if they just if they printed that into like every Commander deck one year.
Yeah, they give us Phyrexian Altar as our 3-drop mana rock instead of a Commander Sphere.
Ooh. Yeah, people like
there's
that.
optimism, and you know what? There's nothing saying that can't happen. We've seen 2 Phyrexian Altar reprints in the last couple years.
Yeah. They did medallions once, just once.
Oh man, we haven't seen medallions yet. You think we're gonna get them?
I want to see them in this set. Just so that, I want to see them put them in this set just to spite me. Yeah. Spite me, Wizards. Strike me down from on high.
What if we got an email? Hey, guys, last second preview. That happened before. Hey, they were like, hey, it's a good thing you emailed because we actually retracted a preview, or we actually changed our plans and somebody's not getting one. Do you guys want this one? We're like, sure.
Yeah, we do. That's awesome. We love being the dirty, rotten leftovers. Thanks, Wizards.
The sloppy seconds of sloppy seconds of MTG podcasting.
Dun, da, da.
Hey, that sounds like the next T-shirt.
Yeah, why not? All right, sun's going down. We're burning daylight. We should wrap up our.
We're burning daylight.
We're burning daylight. We gotta wrap up our discussion on the arc of perpetual hype. How hyped were you for the last, 85 sets, Ryan? You pumped?
Yeah.
You excited?
I'm always excited for Magic.
Yeah, I'm excited about Magic too, mostly because I get to play with my buddies and do all the kinds of fun Magic hobby stuff that comes
You know
along
what?
with it.
And this is a little tiny thing. Here's a little tiny little nugget for everybody. One of the things I love about playing Magic and Commandering is when I go to the local game store or when we go to an event, not only am I there playing and at a place I like with people that I probably like or making new friends or whatever, I like sitting down and people like whip out their commanders, put them on their playmat like first because they're like they come out of the deck box first.
Yeah.
And they put down their guy and say who their guy is. And I go, oh, is that the new blah, blah, blah from New Capenna or whatever? And they go, oh, yeah. And I kind of know what the card is from reading the set and doing reviews and shit. And I just get that little tiny minuscule just little moment where it's like, oh, cool, I've never played against that before. And it takes everything around me in the entire world just like out of the equation, and I think, cool, I've never played against that before, right? It doesn't matter who the player is that I'm playing against. It doesn't matter like what the place setting is. I just never played against that before, and it's a new Magic card. It kind of makes me feel like I'm new to Magic again because I'm experiencing something that I've never played before.
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
Like, how often do you feel like how you felt when you opened your first ever Stronghold pack?
Oh, that was a good day. It was a good ass day.
How often do you feel like you felt the very first time you bought a booster box? Remember what a booster box felt like when you were a kid?
Oh, that was cool.
Fuck, man, I got a whole box. I could open 36 packs in a row. Do you remember that, how that felt?
It was awesome.
And just for kind of just like a fucking ejaculation's worth of a second, I get to feel like that when I sit down against a commander I've never played before from a new set.
And there's lots of that happening.
Oh, baby.
Now, because
there's lots of ejaculation of Magic.
85 sets happened.
Yeah.
Right? And you're going to get to, with this double masty, or Commander Legends 2 as I call it, triple masters as some people call it, you're going to see a bunch of new takes on old stuff because they're reprinting so many of the old stalwart commander cards.
Yeah, like Derpy Animar.
Yeah, like Animar. And who was that other lady that everybody hated so much? The Mardu Demon Dragon Angel lady.
Kalia.
So we're going to get to see... Everybody loves playing against Kalia.
Ooh. Perpetual hype, eh?
But I mean, I don't know. I think I agree with what you just said. There's lots of new stuff, and with all these new sets and new stuff and all the reprints, we're gonna get to see people doing new stuff with old stuff, or just new people doing new stuff with new stuff, and that's always fun to see. And I think that's what these back to back with a hat on releases are for, is to get people into the product, and it seems to be working. Because people are obviously buying it because Wizards keeps pumping it out.
Yep.
So, I mean, obviously it's working. So
yeah, as long as people keep buying it, I'm happy because we get to keep making the show.
Yeah, we get to keep doing the show. We get to keep playing games. And that, I think, at the end of the day is what we all want, is to get together and play games with friends.
I got a criticism.
Oh, what, you?
This is my only criticism of this set. So I got a new Derpy Animar picture. Fucking awesome.
Yep.
Got a new super awesome Richard Kane Ferguson Alenda. And I'm friends with Richard Kane Ferguson on Facebook. He kind of does weird stuff. He does like axe throwing, and he like chops wood outside. He posts videos of it and stuff. Not my complaint. Totally random. Third commander of mine that got reprinted, Child of Alara. Same naked weird baby art.
Yeah.
Give me some Richard Kane Ferguson chopping wood outside in a muscle shirt art. Give me some fucking derpy.
Yeah.
Give me something. Give me something.
Hey, can I piggyback on that a little bit?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Could finally get a foil. What are they called? Super Shitter Gang Brothers. Totally could have got one. And they could have used the art that you painted on mine.
Oh.
And that would have been cool as hell.
They reprinted Shattergang Brothers?
Sure did.
See, there you go.
There's another commander card.
we
Never
got there.
released in foil before. I don't even need one because you already painted mine.
Yeah, with
It's got
us.
me. It's got us on it. It's awesome. And when you see us at events, I always bring that deck along because it lets me say, "Oh, my buddy Ryan," and it's secretly a pretty stout control deck in case the table needs those.
Oh, nice. Okay, so last little bit here. If you want to pick up any of the cards from here, I don't think very many retailers are selling singles.
At least pre-ordering.
Yeah, not pre-ordering. Yeah, that's what I should say, because we're still way in advance with this set and this episode. But if you want to go and pre-order from FusionGamingOnline.com, you can use CCO Spring and CCO Perks promo codes, and they will ship to you, and you will get them for a discount, and that's a good deal. Canadian buyers only, because it's sealed product, though. Just going to throw it out there. For everything else, though,
Yep.
you go there, you let them know that your boys are good guys.
And if you use the promo code, you might even get super secretly a picture with one of our faces on it, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I make multiple orders sometimes just because I think it's really fun when I open an envelope and I'm there with a beer. That's amazing.
Oh man, that is good.
That makes me happy.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll pick some up when we go to the Fusion 5K, because I think this set drops July 9th. Like, 'cause July 8th is a Friday, right? So the July 9th is the 5K. Maybe if we get our hands on a couple of these packs, maybe we'll stick them in the stinky onion bag, hey?
Oh, shit.
Oh, man, make everybody get in on that expected value.
So those are our thoughts on these sets that have been coming out forever, specifically on Commander Legends 2, meaning double masters, triple masters, whatever you want to call
the
it.
fuck it's called.
Thanks a bunch for being here. We're going to get off the hype train finally and going to talk about some new decks and shit tomorrow on the next episode of Commander Cookout Podcast. Hit our theme song!